So, yeah, that'll bite me in the ass. Because once I get to Anor Londo, I have no clue what my strategy is going to be. Which sucks. I forgot to de-hollow, fuck. Level isn't going to be my biggest concern in Anor Londo, it's going to be mostly equipment. I want to do 2 of these so I can just kindle this fire since I might be here a while. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. I have no threat of being invaded though. Okay. So I think my plan right now is to get Tarkus to kill the big giant dude. Maybe. The one throwing the bombs. Tarkus is gonna be the guy that kind of just carries me. Oh, I'm actually kind of glad I stopped for that one. So I'm going to be, let's see, at 15 minutes I'm going to have a message for somebody, so you know who you are if you're going to be listening. So skip to 15 minutes. If you don't want to watch the whole thing, that is. But I know someone mentioned that my videos were too long, so there you go. The only relevant information you need is at 15. Now he's back in here for Tarkus. Might have to quit and reload to resummon him if the giant up there fucks him up too bad. Or if I die. If that giant up there kills me, I'll just try to go without killing him. Which worked out so well last time. Tarkus, you gotta actually hit him, buddy. I know you're confused. I know this isn't the golem you signed up to fight. Thank you. He's gonna drop a chunky chunk, I think. Or some shards, or a chunk, see? I know what I'm talking about. So in theory, now this fight should be easy. In theory, assuming Tarkus doesn't go full retard. Like, he almost won last time and fucking went retard by running over to me. He seems to want my approval, which is going to be his and my undoing. We need the golem to be, like, over on the edge, kind of. Yeah, there you go. Tarkus, swing. Tarkus, swing. There we go. Oh, I didn't kill him. So if you can get him to fall off the edge, which is phenomenal, because then you just watch a boss clip out of the arena and fall. I love it. I've actually got to time myself now. Okay, so it's first attempt and I'm already at Anor Londo. I'm feeling pretty damn good about today. I'm only not skipping this because it's too beautiful. So Ornstein and Smo and or Banner Knight, or the Bannister Knights, are going to be the end of this period. There's nothing I can do. I mean that too. There's genuinely nothing I can do to them. Okay, I have got 10 more minutes before I have to do that stupid announcement that I don't want to do because it's humiliating. For a second, I thought it was a viewer. It's me. My phone. I've got 46,000 souls. I'm level 23 and I'm in Orlando. Ta-da! Whereas normally, I don't know, I like to be a super fucking high level for this place. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I don't want any. I don't like fighting those guys under normal circumstances. I'm definitely not going to fight them now. Almost 10 levels, shit. I'm actually getting close to being able to use the Demon Great Hammer, which is going to probably be how I finish the game. That elevator's gonna fucking leave me in the... No, it's not, yay. So there's a gargoyle out there that I'm going to skip. Speedrunners don't kill anything that is not necessary. Period. If it is not necessary, do not kill it. There's no fucking point. Like, this thing's super aggressive, though. I hate it. Like, see, just comes bounding over to you like a fucking dog. And then he decides to back the fuck off. So this is the skip that stresses me out the most, because I've done it a couple times and I've never really done it solidly. It's called avoiding all these motherfuckers, first off. Oh, you mother cuck, fucking sucker. Oh, dude, doing this on the 360 was so stressful with my broken gamepad. I shit you not. And I fell. I don't have the strength to physically deal with anything here. This is my problem. Oh yeah, I never did kill that fucking knight. If I killed that black knight, I might have gotten a halberd. That might have helped me. The thing is, going back now is not worth it. Unless I run straight back into a bonfire and use a bone. There's really nothing I can do about it. Not really that big of a deal, I guess. It's only 3 humanity, I still have 4 left. Nope. I cannot believe you didn't fucking jump, you cocksucker. I'm not sure if you can hear when I do this. It's supposed to jump. Because they made it fucking stupid in this game. Instead of clicking a different button to jump, you have to click the same button you used to run, which means you're gonna fuck up. One more attempt before I start going backwards in order to do that talk on time. I don't even know if the person I want to watch this is going to watch it. That's the funny part. So this is like a shot in the dark chance. Man, I hate this banister. I hate all the like getting shot off, pushed off, throwing knifed off. I hate all the falling shit in Anno Londo. This place's gimmick is fucking gravity. Dick. You motherfucker. You motherfucker. Didn't do that before, did he? Oh shit, I have to do that stupid talk. I'm gonna try one last time and start going backwards as I talk then. And I mean, if you're wondering if it's you I'm talking to, there's one person who knows it's for them. At least they will. Creepy ass door creaking, that's fun. So I guess I'll preface the talk with talking about Solaire. As an NPC, Solaire is the friend. The only one, actually. Everyone else has got a different motive. Lautrec, even though he helps you, his motive is to serve the woman he loves. Fina, the goddess of love and protection and favor and blah blah blah. Funny thing is, it's actually theorized, because Lautrec gives you a sunlight medal if you help him, that he used to be part of the same covenant that Solaire was until he found Fina, and the next thing you know, he betrayed them. He betrayed them for love, though. You cocksucker, jump! Like, I know when I've got it, it just won't jump. He just won't jump. Lautrec is believed to have lost his peaceful purpose because of Fina, who granted him the armor, well, the ring of favor and protection that I wear, actually, and the armor of favor. Because, hell, I don't know, she thinks it's funny to fuck with people like that. Fina is a goddess that has men fall in love with her daily, so she fucks with them all the time. It's what she does. Part of what she does. She's not a good one at all. Like Guinevere is people that fall in love with her all the time because of her tits. That doesn't mean she's gonna fuck them over super bad. The best part about the ring is actually it's part of her fickle promise. If you ever remove the ring, it breaks. Meaning she no longer gives a shit about you. So don't ever remove her ring if you actually want her to give any kind of a fuck. Are you shitting me? Well, I thought if a second one hit me, I would have been dead. So you hold up your shield usually to stabilize yourself when you run, so you don't run like side to side like a maniac. fringe linebacker over here. Oh, well, that's gonna be bye-bye. If he would just jump, why don't you jump? I'm starting to really not give a shit. I knew Anne Orlando would be the end of this. All that I could hope to do was get there in under an hour, and I fucking did it. I don't care what anyone says. I subverted like 4 bosses in total, I think. So, back to the whole Solaire discussion. Solaire, boundless hope. Literally boundless. Until one of two things happens. He either goes crazy in Lost Isleth because he believes he's gotten what he wants, and then tries to kill you. Because he thinks you're out to get him. So once he gets what he wants, he's paranoid that someone's going to steal it. Or he doesn't find what he wants in Lost Isleth, and he gets super depressed. Which, there are rumors that originally that led to him killing himself. But it does not, because he's there to help you in the killing of the first flame. That doesn't mean he has a new purpose, though. At least he doesn't think he does. Or maybe he does think he does. The whole idea is Solaire's looking for a son, right? And his son, his hope, his purpose. The reason to fight. Everyone's got one, and everyone's is different. Makes you wonder what his... The fact that this cocksucker won't jump is really starting to piss me off. Like, really. I could not be mashing the fucking circle button harder. This is gonna be unwatchable, so yeah, Venom, this message is for you, of course, if you're listening. The whole Solaire talk and everything. The reason Solaire, and this is something that the director Miyazaki has gone on record saying, he said 2 things about Solaire. First thing was the happy ending is when he gets his son and goes crazy and tries to kill you. That's him being sarcastic. Everyone thinks he was serious about that. No, that was him being very sarcastic. Yeah, it's best when the character's dead. To be fair, he might not be wrong in this world. This world of banisters and fucking painted guardians on banisters. And dickhead gargoyles trying to uppercut you every time you try to climb down here. But the other thing he said about Solaire is that when the reason that they changed it from him killing himself after Isleth was because it's one of those things where if the player is stuck with him through all that crap, that's his reason to keep going. That's his purpose. It's the friend he made. It's the friends he's made and all the players in every part of that convoluted space-time thing that they use to explain co-op. So if you ever wonder why Solaire does keep going, that's because he's got you to help. He needs to help you, and you definitely need the fucking help. Not the best skip, but fuck it, I'll do it. I made it past the banister, everyone can suck it. Could not be happier about that, actually. Now I just have to outrun a gargoyle, 2 royal sentries, 3 of those, whatever the fuck those are. Oh, damn. That was sketch and scary. Please be the tomb. It's not the tomb. Is it bad I forgot about this gargoyle? So I have 2 arrows to outrun if I die. Shit, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. There ain't no fucking way. I'm sorry, where did that painted guardian come from? This is weird. I don't like playing the game like this. Thornstein and Smo, I don't even have an upgraded weapon. Anyways, back to my talk. the reason Solaire keeps going ends up being because of the person that needs his help. And that's the thing. And normally, it's like, well, it looks like, well, you're only getting help from Solaire, and that's, you're not helping him at all. He's not getting anything out of it. That's what you might think. But we, in return, would be able to save his life. Ooh, boy, that's some good timing. So we, in return, for his help, save his life. This is totally where I'm done. There ain't no fucking way. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm trying to be realistic. This is realistic. I can't kill these things. My only hope is that he lets me block him and then he falls off the edge. I said block. And I kicked like a dumbass. I could cry. I could cry. So yes, Solaire's purpose is his friend. Yeah, when Vadi does his prepare to cry, it's like, oh, he doesn't have he's not doing live gameplay in the background, so no, there's no reaction to that. In the middle of prepare to cry, just getting, oh fuck, I slipped. So Solaire's whole point, like, yeah, he wants to find his son, but in the journey where he's adventuring with you, he realizes that his son is the friends he's made, the people in the Warriors of Sunlight, or the Way of White. Everybody else is an enemy. And that's very true, actually. So, there's Solaire's reason for going on. And my favorite part is, like, the fucking dialogue in the room that's just past the Bannister Knights, where he's like, if I didn't know better, I think you'd had feelings for me. Then he laughs it off and says, oh, please forget I said that. Like, he asks you to forget that he ever said that. There's something hilarious about that, I don't know. Something endearing about that character. But the funny part is, the whole idea behind most of the themes in this game is that this game is made by a Japanese man who was ready to kill himself when he had graduated from university and had no clue what he was going to do. Literally did not know what the hell his life was going to be. This is fact. This is some true fact. And then he played a game, and I believe it was Ego, which, if I'm not mistaken, was the successor to Shadow of the Colossus, that he played, and it gave him a perspective for what he wanted to do. So he did it. He became a game designer at From Software, starting as a programmer, helping debug some of the Armored Core games. Then, turns out they had a game called Demon Souls, which was a hot mess of a game. They had no idea what they were going to do with. So, he asked them if he could just rewrite it, and they let him. It didn't get completely done because, none of his games have, it feels like. Oh, thank God. I cannot believe I've gotten this far. So yeah, he didn't get completely done with Demon Souls the way he wanted it, but he changed it from what it was to something that was great. So, he got a promotion. And he got a chance to make his own game, Dark Souls. Yeah, Solaire's not here, because I didn't ever talk to him. So, he gets to make Dark Souls, that's great. And then, in this game, he actually puts in a lot of messages about, you fight for different reasons. Everybody does. Sigurd is fighting because he wants to adventure. That is truly all that man wants, is an adventure. Something he can be proud of, something his family can be proud of. Whereas Solaire wants to fight to find his son, which ends up being his friends. Everyone fights for a different reason. And the whole idea is you have to pick your character's reason to fight. What is it? Are you fighting for power? Friends? Are you fighting for the chance to become the next Dark Lord? Is that all you want? Do you want to be like Big Hat Logan and learn every sorcery, learn all there is to learn about sorceries? Do you want to know all there is to know about miracles and faith? Do you just want to get to Ornstein and Smo, listen to the soundtrack, and leave? I mean, that's basically my plan. I shit you not, because there ain't no way they're dying. I don't get a summon for this fight. I have no PS Plus, and I don't have Solaire. This is not gonna go well. I'm just gonna dodge him for 5 minutes while talking. And this playthrough's done, and I probably won't post for a long time. Because I've got other shit I'm working on. I'm working on developing a couple games of my own. I'm working on making more recipes and shit from scratch. I don't have any tightening shards. Purchase item. I will take it. Fuck. This isn't going to be ideal, but I need to open this gate. There's shit in my throat and I never know why. And I've been avoiding talking about the shit I actually wanted to talk about directed at the person I wanted it to, if they're listening. So, I'll put it to you this way. If you know who you are if you're listening. In the end, out of the two of us, I am more like Solaire. Because you may exhibit endless optimism like you think he does, but I am the end game Solaire. I'm the one that realizes why I want to keep going, why I want to keep pushing forward. And I'm the one that, like Solaire, is afraid of never finding it or even losing it. Because what do you think would happen to him if he lost his reason immediately? It's what happens in Lost Izalith when he starts crying about his own son and not being able to find it. Okay, let's go get wrecked by these two. While I finish my talk. So yeah, I have no idea if... I'll have no clue if you ever watch this. There's no way for me to know if you watch this. But in the end, I end up being more like the end of Solaire. Come on, Ornstein, I know you want to do it. Stinger, followed by ramming. Oh, you're not gonna kill me this fast, motherfucker. I'm trying to see how long I'll last, and this is not gonna go fucking well at all. Ouch. Oh. I'm not gonna kill them, so if you're here to watch them die, it's not gonna happen. I've got nothing upgraded. I didn't get a Black Knight weapon or anything, so... This is just me running around the boss arena. Playing dodgems. Okay, let's just for curiosity's sake whip out the damage and see how much I do. Assuming Smo would back off from Ornstein's ass. It's really funny, oh, well, fuck, I'm running back here, I guess. Not that bad. Like, I've been working a lot, but I still come home at the end of the day and take about 4 hours to think about things. What I do in those 4 hours is usually swayed by what I'm thinking about. For example, that little fun project I've done, that beta, not even beta, that test of a video game software that I did. that is the product of my thinking about something. Like, I was thinking about something while making it, which is why I have the characters I have, the bosses I have, and even the arrangement of the tiles even. These streams are a product of my thinking. Because these are a product of a week of reflection. I mean, shit, one person can only feel so bad at once for fucking something up. Ouch. I would like to not die before I get to the room, so I can run around some more and talk, and possibly see how much damage I do. And then I'd have to choose Ornstein or Smo. If I could kill them, I'd have to pick which one I want to fight Omega version of. Like, that's the only reason there's a summon for this fight in Solaire. It's because these two motherfuckers are inside of each other, literally all the time. Nope. Nope. Anyways. Again, no clue if the person I wanted to talk to is going to be watching, but hell, there's a chance. There's always, oh my god, seriously? As soon as I start talking like that, they kill me. May as well just talk like that on the way up and let them kill me when I get there. Jesus. And I usually don't like to go into religion on my channel, just because it's such a sensitive subject for some people nowadays, whether they're religious or not. Mostly when they're not. And that scares me. I've seen the power of the internet at first hand when it comes to religious people, and it's very terrifying. But I've done praying. I've been praying for a week about the whole reason that I decided a goodbye stream was necessary. I've done reflection on the events that have led up to it and that have preceded and come after it. And I mean, it's gonna sound shitty to say probably, but I literally can't feel bad anymore. I feel bad. I've felt bad about enough already. I just can't anymore. Yeah. Shit happens. Shit happens, and I'm a human. I make mistakes. Never math mistakes, though. I'm always good at my math and my cooking, but fucking, well, yeah, no, I haven't fucked up a dish recently. So, you'll forgive me if the part of the part that I fuck up the most at is my communication with people around my age. Fucking A. My boss is 36 and we get along splendidly. Fucking, but someone that's 22 and 19 I have issues with. What the fuck? Yeah, you know what, I'm angry enough to take a swing. Oh, that's my butt. Ooh, yeah. I'm also bad at thinking things through. I react or act mostly on impulse when it comes to people my age, because that's how most of them act, and that's a fact. I'll fight people that disagree with that. Oh, that's a slam dunk. Ouch. You know what, we're just gonna run. This is my long drawn out way of humiliating myself on the internet by apologizing to you, Venom. And to your other half. It's one of those things. Oh my god. You shitting me? And anyways, as I've said probably for 10 times, because I say it every time I die, I have no clue if you're watching, or if you will watch, or even listen to this. Ever. But, I am sorry. And other than that, the actual message is, like I said, I'm like Solaire. I'm still hoping. I've still got hope. I just, it just teeters, much like Solaire's. I'm debating, I might, I'm not going to run around in the boss room anymore, that's for damn sure. I think I'm going to run back to the bonfire up top, so I can not deal with that run anymore. I know I have a second viewer, and that could be Dragon Lover, that could be you. That could actually be you, Venom, I don't know. I don't think it is, but... I mean, shit, I fucked up. My bad. It's been my bad a lot between you and me, honestly. A lot of my bad. And I'll never... I mean, I'll ask... you know what, yeah, if we do talk again, I will ask you one question. That is a big fat why. But I'm just... I don't know. I'm at a point where I've thought about things, I've reflected on what I did, and I've had to move on from it, and I'm hoping that the end, what I'm afraid it will be. I mean, if the end result is I never get to speak to my best friend again, I never get to speak to that brother again, yeah, that's gonna hurt for a very long time. And honestly, I would absolutely hate that. I don't want that. As a matter of fact, I am willing to say I refuse to let that happen. Thanks for running that moment, community. I would refuse to let that happen, period. Because it's just one of those things where it's like, yes, it's easy, you did it once, you can do it again. You lived without this person once, you can do it again, right? That's how people think about things like that. But it's never so simple. This is like the worst weapon in the world. No, kick. There you go. But it's never as easy as just saying, oh yeah, I lived without that person once, I'll do it again. It's that simple. It's not. Because, ironically, there's always going to be memories tied to something that will, whether good or bad, make you laugh. I have a very fond memory of choking on birch beer, actually. One that was reflected when I got an apricot blonde draft from my boss. He said, here, drink this, and I accidentally swallowed it wrong, like 100%, and almost did the same thing. Freaked him out. He threatened to take away my beer privileges at work. Oh shit. So, Oh, fuck. Oh, man, how far back am I going? I'm just drawing this out so I can try to actually say the words I want to say. And I'm ironically a very savvy person, but very bad at it in Word. There was a lot of things that we have talked about over the past few years. I'm still hoping for those things. Just something funny about taking... Honestly, the funniest part about it is gonna be like the Japan thing. I can just see you out of your element. Completely. Unable to read or speak or write Japanese whatsoever. Oh, that would be funny. I could never travel and not learn the language, or at least enough of it to survive. I'll be honest there. I don't care. I'll learn some part of your language if I travel. I'm just not gonna go without. I need to figure out where this key is. I think I know where it is, actually. Assuming I can get the jump to work, this shouldn't be an issue. See, look at that. But I would do anything to make up for what I've done. And I'm not talking about the far shit. No, I know that that's kind of been squared. I'm saying kind of, for reasons. There it is. But I'm talking about the more recent shit, and I would do anything to undo that. Because out of all the people I have met, out of all the friends I have had, whether it be through school or through work, there will literally never be a replacement on that same level. And there couldn't be. Everyone's unique, right? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. So because of the fact that we're all our unique selves, there won't ever be one. And that's something that I don't want. I don't want to have to worry about finding that replacement friend or the replacement best man on my big day in the future. Things don't ever actually have to be as complicated as they are. People can just learn to get along and forgive. I'm formulating words. I hate that last one always misses, it feels like. So I will talk, I guess, for a moment about something I did say to you. When I mentioned finding peace, I don't mean internal peace. I am at peace with myself, believe it or not, mostly. And when I'm not, it's because I make mistakes. But when I'm talking about finding that peace, I'm talking about finding peace between us, between the three people, that there is peace between two on any side, but not the third. There's always peace between two, but never the third. That's the peace I'm talking about. I want there to be peace between all three. it's the most annoying kind of piece, honestly. Because it's like there's nothing I can do to help that along because I can't talk. Oh yeah, I done fucked. Yep. Probably should have just gone down to Firelink and gone up the old-fashioned way. But yeah, that piece is something that I want very badly. Because as I'm sure you can imagine, it's not exactly fun to just know that there isn't. I guess I don't have anything else to say. I've been kind of droning on for the past 5 minutes, so that'll be the end of this playthrough, honestly. Because I got towards Phoenix Mo and that was the goal. I might level up a bit more, like show off one-shotting the Taurus Demon. Because that kind of thing's always fun to me. And I'll do it with the Demon Great Hammer if I do it at all. So I guess I'll try to summarize my things, because I know Venom might skip to the end. If you are watching this, you're still my best friend, Venom. Nothing's gonna change that. I fucked up. This time it was me. And mostly me, actually. And I'm sorry. But you're still my best friend. I'm still holding on to hope for that. For everything to work out. I'm going to stab this guy and turn this off now.